Hi, good morning and welcome to this episode of the MetalFromNL Tiplijst. Last weekend we were at NH Metalfest, the special edition, 35 years of Zaanse death metal. And it was an impressive night. Dauthuz was supposed to release their latest record that night. Somehow it got delayed, so you'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. But don't worry, we've got 7 new tracks, impressive tracks I have to say, so we'll dive right in.
Pernicious.
Condolence, Pernicious Segregation. And Condolence started out 35 years ago as an old school death metal project, and the tracks that will be on the upcoming album Dying actually never saw the light until now. At the end of this week, the full album is getting released, and Pernicious Segregation was the final single release before the full album. It's a pretty short track, it's just over 2 minutes, and the riffs aren't anything special, but it's heavy, like really heavy, just as their previous single Dying was. Pernicious Segregation feels really slow actually for a death metal track, but all the more time for headbanging action. It's just a straightforward death metal track. I quite enjoyed it. Athena's Warship is a two-man deathcore project, and In the Name of Nothing is the third single that we've heard from these guys. And as I've said with the first track that got released from this project, these guys could be very big. And where other bands lack a bit of interesting riffs, Athena's Warship is actually filled with interesting parts, not just in the guitars, even though the riffs and the solos are more than decent. And the vocals are on point as well. There's plenty of technical death metal inspiration there, if you listen closely. Massive Born of Osiris vibes with this band. And the orchestrations fill out the track nicely, not too overpowering. They're just complementing the really crisp guitar parts, and that In the Name of Nothing part is just awesome. For sure, my favorite track of this band so far. Caracea, Psychotic. I love this track. Even though the mix could have used some love, the vocals are unhinged, almost like matching the lyrics nicely, because it really is psychotic. And this band really tells a story through their music. And if you're able to listen to that muddy mix, there are some pretty nice riffs in there. The chorus is pretty poppy. Easy to follow, easy to sing along. The verses are progressive metal, like polyrhythm, cinematic orchestrations, dream theater vibes, mainly in the bass riffs, by the way. And then we get that heavy, groovy pre-chorus. It's like flowing into a Guano Apes chorus almost. And Caracea is releasing their debut album somewhere early next year. Besides that, not much is known actually about the band. I think this one was pretty nice, interesting, and it's an interesting introduction to the band. So I'm at least looking forward to the full album. Reality Spill does not really have that much music on Spotify yet, but Spoils of an Empire has been one of my favorite releases of 2024 because of the melodies and the awesome chorus. And then we learned that this band is releasing a record at the end of the year on the 28th of December, and I got really excited. Now, to be honest, the other tracks this band released so far have been nice, have been good, but I've been waiting for a banger like Spoils of an Empire, and the end of the world starts promising with the like electronics and heavy screams, and once it gets to the chorus, I get like the same vibe that Spoils of an Empire had. But where Spoils of an Empire was a bit more balanced, the end of the world, it takes a solid second place. Let's at least give them a solid second place. It's just a little bit too crowded with the lyrics and the riffs, and Spoils of an Empire just had a little bit more breathing room, so to speak. Also, The final return of the chorus seems a little bit out of place. That transition could have used a bit more work maybe. Anyway, love Reality Spill. I'm looking forward to the release of the end of the year on the 28th of December. Man, Aran Angmar, this track 5 Victis, it starts so strong with that folk metal vocals in the intro. And Aran Angmar is an Italian Dutch band with Jesse Pate Ooms as a vocalist. And there is an album incoming soon. And 5 Victis in like a folky pagan black metal style, reminding us a little bit of Tyr, maybe of Arcona or something, is one of the tracks that's hopefully gonna be on that album. The female vocals in the track further that pagan metal vibe, or that pagan metal angle. And I really, really liked it, because there aren't that many pagan or folk metal bands in the Netherlands to begin with. And there's nothing quite as similar to this. Kurb Saatus is a melodic death metal band, and this band started out 30 years ago. And with on and off members and releases and stuff like that, in 2017, they had a bit of a revival, sharing the stage with some pretty impressive names like Ancient Rites, Inhume, and with The Burning Void within, the band produced a melodic, well-written track working towards a new release. I don't really have that much to say about it, it's just a good melodic death metal track. Black Yet Full of Stars. I know it's a mouthful, but it's the artist name of symphonic black metal project by orchestrator and producer Carlo Di Mini. And he is originally not Dutch, but he's been living in Amsterdam for the past 7 years, so that counts. And this project, or at least this track, is so impressive. In his day job, Carlo makes orchestral arrangements for film and media, and you can clearly hear that in this track. In December, a full album will be released featuring multiple guest artists to bring together the vision of exploring like the boundaries between metal and orchestral music. And as far as genre goes, the idea of the album will be that each song has the genre that fits the theme or the lyrics of that track best. For Nigredo, Foulest Servant, it for sure has some black metal influences, but it's mainly orchestral symphonic metal. And it's very, very impressive. It's like this layered wall of sounds with multiple layers of like strings and piano and all these orchestral elements and a choir. And that choir really adds to the epicness of the track. I cannot wait to hear more. That's it for this week. At the end of the week, the new No Kings Allowed album will be released, and get ready for it because it's really impressive. I wrote a 4-page review of it. I'm not sure you actually want to read that, but at least check out the album. We also have new music from Condolence next week because their album is dropping as well. We have new Distant, we have Magna Cult, Abstracted Minds, and a new Kelsey track. As always, follow our latest releases playlist on Spotify and like and subscribe. Thank you so much.